Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and today I'm going to show you how to make the treble crochet. So this is the treble crochet, and I want to show you the difference between a double crochet and a treble crochet. As you can see here, this one is the double crochet, this one is the treble crochet. As you can see, the treble crochet is much taller than the double crochet. And let's see the back. So when you are making a stitch, so we've got another parts of the stitch here. So we've got the top loops here where we insert our hook. Sometimes we can make a stitch into the post of the stitch. So if you see something taller here, that's the post of the particular stitch. So you can make a stitch here, and then you can make a stitch as well into its top loops here. So remember that. So the double crochet has 1, 2, and even the half double crochet and the single crochets. It's just much shorter than this. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you how to make one of these treble crochet stitches. Of course, before we begin, we are going to make a slip knot. And then I'm going to chain 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So let's confirm that, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So our first stitch, as obvious, will be on the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2. I'm going to put a stitch marker there just to show you. So that's the second chain from the hook. As I said, we cannot make any stitch into the first chain. It's because the loop on the hook is on that chain. But for the treble crochet, we want to make sure we have enough base chains. So here, instead of adding just 2 chains like the double crochet that we made previously, we're going to add extra 3 chains. It's because the treble crochet is much taller. So I'm going ahead and 1, 2, and 3. So I've added 3 more chains, and then the 12 chains, so a total of 4 chains. And then we are going to make our stitch into the 5th chain here. So to do the first treble crochet, I'm going to yarn over twice, and then I'm going to insert my hook into the top loop of that chain, yarn over and pull it through. Now I've got 4 loops on the hook, and then I'm going to yarn over and pull it through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through the second 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So this is our first real treble crochets, and these chains here will be counted as our treble crochet. So I can take this off now, we don't need this. Now let's go ahead and try again. So yarn over twice and insert your hook into the chain stitch here, into the top loop, and then yarn over and pull it through. So you want to make sure that all your loops are within the gauge of your crochet hook before we do a yarn over here, then pull it through the first 2 loops, then yarn over again and pull it through the next 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through the last 2 loops. So this one we are getting much easier to do because we have learned the double crochet. The only difference is that we yarn over twice, as you can see. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops. So I'm going ahead and continue with this towards the end, and we are going to count our stitches once we finish this row. You can see we are going towards the end here. Okay, let's take this hook off the loops, and there you have it. This is the first row of our treble crochet, and I'm going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. As I mentioned, the first 4 chains here will be counted as our first treble crochet. So to continue, I'm going to insert my hook back in, and then I'm going to chain 3. 1 2 and 3, and then I'm going to turn this way. So since this will be counted as our first treble crochet, I will make my next stitch into the next stitch, not here on the first, because we will consider this as our first stitch, so we won't be making any stitch on this first stitch here. So yarn over twice, insert your hook into this loop of the next stitch, making sure that we've got 2 loops here. Now yarn over and pull it through. And same way, I got 4 loops on my hook, and make sure you are within the gauge of your crochet hook. Yarn over and pull it through 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull it through 2 loops. So continue this way all the way across. So at this time, I'm making it a little bit faster. And if you want to know more about yarning over and pulling it through the loops, you can go back to the time where we have made the single crochet and double crochet. As you can see here, yarn over twice. So that's the only difference with the double crochet and the treble crochet, is that we have yarn over twice first before we insert our hook, so that we can have 4 loops on our hook to begin with. And all the way across here, almost done. So here, so the last stitch here is this one plus the chain, so we need 2 more treble crochet here. So I'm going to make my stitch here, and then into the 4th chain here at the beginning. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's a 4th. I'm sure this 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. So yarn over twice into the top chain here. Take 2 loops, make sure. So I'm taking the top loop and the back ridge of that chain, and then finish the treble crochet. So that's the second row of our treble crochet. Let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So as you can see, it's still 12. If you want your stitches to be straight on both sides. So this is the treble crochet. So this is the back and this is the front. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.